Yes. It's dusty again. Man, it's been windy. It's been weird. But it's not too windy today. So I'm going to open the door. And maybe it won't blow my stuff around. Alright, wiring has paid off today. We're ripping. Engine swap is done. Test drive. Alright, wiring. So, we have stuff to do. Okay, so I put the RotaryWorks throttle body back on. It does have probably idle control valve sensor and this throttle position sensor. I think I have a clip in the box that came with everything. I'll have to make sure. This one I'll probably have to pull a factory plug. Got the boots for the hole so we can stuff everything there. For now, I'm just going to run everything under here and run it to that spot, and then we can measure off that spot and run it somewhere else. So there are a few sensors. A lot of the wiring for like the alternator and all that stuff is already done and then put in here and like moved around. There are some random plugs down here I'm not sure about. And I know we have some oil thing in the back down there. We got the sensors down here. We have the 6 injectors on top. And the fan stuff will be kind of independent. I'm waiting on relays and then I can finish the fan wiring. And that will involve with that sensor. O2 wideband stuff will need to be done. And these AM coil pack setups. So the question is, where should I put these? I should have like... No, it's too high. I'm not sure where these need to go. I have 6 of them. So, yeah, AM, high output smart coils. I need to figure out a spot for those. So the hardest thing of all is visualizing where I want to go, because I want to look clean. So a lot of the stuff I kind of want to like tuck or go under, and then run underneath to the back, and then follow it along the firewall, kind of with that brake line under that lip. Mount it somewhere up there, and then go into the hole with the rubber boots so it'll all be protected. So the injectors, I feel like there's 6 in a row, 1 for each port. So I feel like it's easy to pull one out, make a line come down, and just pull 1 for each sensor all the way across. Okay, top is off. I can definitely see down in here a little bit better. And the fuel lines and all that stuff is all right here. The radium fuel rail. Pretty cool. Different injectors. I'll definitely have to mark which one is which, because there are 2 different styles and setups. And that little vacuum line there reminds me, oh yes, I'll have to run some vacuum lines. I'm not sure like all the vacuum lines on rotaries really, or where they are or what they do, but hey, we'll figure it out. It'll be okay. Okay, got my string, got my tape, like PFI Speed Brent says, what they did on their S2000. We're gonna run some lines from where things need to be. I'll run the main trunk coming out, and then we'll feed off of that. Okay, so some progress here. We'll simulate that as like the main line coming in with them all. We have a split for injector line. I made the length for the bit, and then I marked on each spot with red, simulating the distance from each injector. Pulled another line from it, which will come down to the triggers down there. So we got that. So this line will come through here. We'll go to the triggers. We're good there. The line continues. One comes down to, I think, the oil sensor, pressure sensor down here, and then oil pressure sensor right there. So I got that sorted. I still got to figure out where those lines should go. I have to get a vacuum block up here, which I did buy from Fuel Tech. So I'll put a vacuum block up. I need to run my throttle position and I think idle air control valve on this. So I need to run those two on that section for now. And we'll see where that gets us. Okay guys, things are working out so far. Figuring out everything. I need to go through Fuel Tech to see if they have an AC or a power steering setup or controls or accommodations to know they're going on within tuning, or if I have to run something for them. I don't know. I gotta look through the book. But we are making great progress. I think I've got about everything besides these. So I just don't know. I wonder if I can make like a custom bracket, stack them up here somewhere. So shout out to Alex for hitting me up on Instagram, talking to me about the sensor. He's an engineer guy with Davies Craig Water Pump Group. He hit me up on Instagram because he saw the video and said I need to make sure I use this sensor so it doesn't mess up the water pump controller, because it's built specifically with some stuff in there to make that work. So I said, okay, great. So we talked for a little while on some ideas of where to put it, what to do. He was saying, you know, right here, so I'm getting rid of this. So I gotta wait for the swirl pot. We might be able to put somewhere in the neck on the pot. The neck will come out, and maybe somewhere in here we can put the sensor. Like, I'm not sure. We won't know until we have it. If not, I was concerned that we wouldn't have enough room in the back here, because it goes right underneath the fuel stuff. But if I can unplug this real quick, so we can have full control of the moving sensor. So it has to go under there. If we bring it out, and if it doesn't hit it, then it's fine. And it won't really get in the way of injectors if we have an adapter. So we might have to do something. I was thinking a brass elbow, because he said this should be 1/4 inch national pipe thread, where this one is an 1/8. So we did an 1/8 thread in, like street elbow, to maybe 1/4 inch. I don't know if they'll mess it up. I don't know. We'll see. We got to figure something out there. Dude, these flies. I don't know what's up today. Oh, they're just flying around. It's ridiculous. So we're going to keep that sensor, and we're going to find a way to use it, put it on the hot side, and read temperatures to make sure the water cooling system works right and it stays cool. So that's cool.